What's poppin'? And we're hotter than hot today. It's time for Celebrity Dish. We have actress, media personality, activist, mogul, T.S. Madison.
Oh, yes, honey, the doll is here, girl. She's here.
She's
yes.
back.
Yes.
Welcome back to our couches here on Good Day DC.
Listen, I love coming here to Good Day DC. I'm always excited anytime I'm in DC.
Listen, the last time you were here, I want to say it was maybe close to 2 years ago. I mean, you've been making waves for years now, but it seems that your star has just skyrocketed.
I mean, I'm moving.
Yep.
I'm moving and grooving and shaking and stuff.
I mean, you got the success of Beyonce's Renaissance. You're doing your podcasting. How does it feel to finally step into the light? I mean, you've deserved it for so
here's
long.
the thing. When you know something, like I've always known. And I tell people all the time, the way that I live my life is, I don't know when, I don't know how, I just know. And I've always known that I was going to be a star, a superstar. And I'm just beginning.
All right,
just
we're here to cover it all.
I need what she's having. I want what she's having.
Those were Annie Made Me and all who's watching. You want to get into Celebrity Dish?
Oh, let's gossip about it, girl. Yes.
I know you do it better than most. Good wedding bells soon be ringing for well-known Bachelor Common. Well, it seems it's all he can talk about lately. So we got producer Chris. T.S. Madison is here.
Hey.
With all the details.
Hey, Chris.
Common talks a big game, but the question is, can he walk the walk? So we're talking about the rapper and actor because he sat down with his own girlfriend, you know who I'm talking about, Jennifer Hudson, on her show yesterday, and she kind of confronted him about all of those wedding bells that he's been referencing in recent interviews, playfully, of course. Take a listen.
You've been even out there talking about marriage, Karen. What's that about? I mean, I just happened to notice that.
You know what? You told me a quote that your mother said, a man knows what he wants. And I was saying my true feelings about, listen, Jennifer is the person, if I should be married, it will be to Jennifer Kate Hudson. I was just being honest.
My mother was right. I think if she had met you, she said, I don't know about the rest of them, but that Common is all right with me. That's what she would say.
So this proclamation comes 3 months after the Chicago native's visit to the Breakfast Club. During that visit, radio host Charlemagne the God brought up the habitual dater seemingly ready to settle down. But Marissa, T.S., and Annie Mae, my question is, if he's so ready, where's the ring?
Woo!
Right.
The way that just hit, T.S., you take it.
Well, here's the thing. We heard him say, if I should be ready to get married. Did we not hear that?
I heard it.
If. Now, this gentleman is a very handsome gentleman, and he has been...
handsome his whole life.
Handsome his whole life. And he's been, you know, a bachelor, and he's been a busy man. He's dated some of the very high-profile women, and I heard if.
Yeah, I did too. Well, what do you think, and Annie, I'll get you on this too, about them being so public? I know she has a talk show about their love. Is that a mistake?
I think that anything that's public can be shaken.
Yeah.
I've always been a person that has prided myself in being private about relationships, because when you put yourself out there in the public with your relationship, it leads to people in your DMs.
Oh, 100%. And I think there's always judgment, too, with anyone who's really on air, and her especially, somebody of her stature. You're always going to get people that are going to complain. You're always going to get people that love it. People just love to talk. They love to talk. They love to gossip. And so I think it's a step in the right direction that he's having a conversation about it, because the first thing you need to do as a man is you need to get your man talking about marriage. That's the first step to it. And if he's talking about it by himself, that's a step in the right direction. But I mean, you're right. He said,
and then put your money where your mouth is.
And a lot of money. That better be a good old rock.
But Chris, before we throw it back to you, since we're talking about putting things out there in a rumor mill churning, I heard that you got engaged.
What?
That's what the streets are saying.
Listen, the streets always talking, but what do they know?
Well, you tell us now that we have you here live on television.
Mind your business.
I see a ring, though.
Oh, mind your business. mind your business, streets.
I'll do that and drink my water. I got it. Well said. Well said. Chris, I tried.
Just a reminder, you can catch new episodes of The Jennifer Hudson Show, 1 o'clock right here on Fox 5. Let's go from one powerhouse to another and talk about Mariah Carey now, because she's sharing some advice for up-and-coming artists who are struggling with fame. For example, singer Chappell Roan. Take a listen.
Well, I have been through my share of dramas, and, like, it's not fun because you grow up thinking, I want to be famous, I want to be, I mean, really with me, I was always, I want to be a singer, I want to write songs, but I want to be famous was right there with it because I feel like it was probably because I didn't feel like I was good enough on my own because of the things I went through growing up. My advice would be try your hardest to go into this industry with a love of your talent or what's really real for you. You know, if it's just like, oh, I want to be famous, I want to run around with those people, whoever they are, the famous people, then it's probably not the best idea.
So Mariah made those comments to the Associated Press ahead of her appearance at the American Music Awards this weekend. Marissa, my question for you, though, which you pitched, is it really even possible to do that anymore?
I think comparison is a thief of joy. We talk about it, and even if you do have that heart for the craft, whatever it is, I think there, you know, it is that pressure to get the most likes, to get the most views, and that's where the popularity and fame challenge comes in. You're famous. You put the work first and not the fame.
Here's the thing, like there are people that are custom built for that. And then there are people who are just artists and entertainers that aren't really custom built for that. And then this hits them in their face so hard and they don't really know how to maneuver. See, I was born to do exactly what I'm doing today.
Period.
And I've never, ever, ever been afraid to do what I'm doing.
But you're dead on with that, though, because there are people that want that, right? People that are performers, they're the whole package. And then there are people that I say are musicians, right? They're musicians, they're songwriters, they're people that just have a love for music. And I think Chappell Roan's one of those people. I think she created kind of the image of Chappell Roan as that being that and this being this. And I think she, in a sense, is like not ready for, and I think it's okay.
That is okay.
That's okay. And let her take her breaks in the beginning so that you get better music from her in the future.
And also, don't let people get into your head, because if you have the
100%.
talent, you'll stand the test of time. And we'll be talking about Chappell Roan 50 years from now.
Right? Thank you.
Thank you.